What is up, guys? FallenRedZeo here, and today we're doing the new wave of loyal subjects for Masters of the Universe. So they've changed it up. You don't no longer have all the different mystery boxes. They have all these characters now, as you can see with the Skeletor and Mer Man here. We have the characters shown right in front, except for a couple that we'll see here in a second. So with this box, we have a whole case here. Unfortunately, we did get a couple of doubles here with the Mer Man, Skeletor, and Stinkor here. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of those three since we won't be opening those ones. But then out of this box, the ones we can see, we've got He-Man in battle armor. We have Skeletor in battle armor. We have Mer Man. Then we've got, I can't remember, Fisto, I think is the guy's name. We've got Mer Man. Then we have the other Stinkor there. And then that gets into our mystery boxes. So we have these boxes that are kind of blacked out, as you can see, and you can't see the characters inside. So these are the mysteries. And so, of course, you have like rare figures here, as you can see on the back and stuff. Not all these characters you get in the box, as you could see some there that we did not get. So those, I assume, are what are going to be in here. Not exactly sure, but we have 3 of them that we can have to get mysteries and everything. So hopefully there'll be some good characters out of there and everything. And then also along with that, we've got the Battle Cat and Panthor that you have to kind of get separately because they don't fit in the boxes, so they sell them separately and everything. So we have those 2 that the characters will actually sit on and ride and everything. But let's go ahead and open a look at each of the characters, and then we'll see what mystery characters we got. So here they are out of the box. We're going to go ahead and start with the He-Man here. So I have He-Man in the battle armor, as you can see with his chest plate here. He has a piece of armor all around his chest, and he comes with additional stuff of his shield and axe here as well. And then he's just got the normal outfit of like the loincloth there and the furry boots and gauntlets and everything there. We've got his head there, which he's got the bright blue eyes, as you can see, and then of course his old 80s style haircut with the sweeping hair or whatever. Looks all kind of weird and stuff. But these are the new style of figures here of loyal subjects. So again, we got some additional stuff. So that you have the same kind of arms and stuff. So they have the same shoulder joints and everything, where the arms can twist around in a circle. But that's really all we get. The wrist move, and you can see he's able to hold the axe there and stuff. We got additional weapons as well to look at. And then in the other hand, he can hold this shield here, as you can see there. He does have some additional joints. So he got the head here. Of course, heads can twist all the way around and stuff. He does have like an ab crunch under there. At least it looks different segments. You can see as you twist the body around there, his body does kind of twist and go around there right at the ab crunch. He has, of course, his waist that can also twist him around as well. Then he's got his hips or whatever that can kind of move to the side, but his legs aren't very movable there. But then they have the new added kneecaps or knees here. So the knees do have joints that you can bend them and everything. As you can see, that is a new feature added to the loyal subjects. And then he's got the foot joint that can twist around, help get him to adjust and stand up and everything. So we have the He-Man. Then he also has the Sword of Power here. Of course, the big main featured He-Man sword there for him as well. And then, of course, we have his nemesis of Skeletor here, also in battle armor. So you can see he's got the chest plate on. This time he has a bat on his chest there, as you can see. And then he's got the accessories of a sword here. He has a power sword, which he has more accessories than what he's got here. So he's also got a sword very similar to He-Man's, which I assume is supposed to be the power sword there, since it's the sword power sword, whatever. There it looks exactly like He-Man's. He also comes with a battle axe as well. But then he has another sword here that's got bones on it and everything that looks more like the Skeletor logo that's originally on his chest and everything. So I don't know exactly what that sword is called or anything. Then he also has the Havoc staff, the staff with the ram's head on it there, of course, that he does his powers and stuff, whatever, all his magic. I like the look of his face, how it's got the yellow on the front and green on the outside, kind of like as a shading there. He's got the red eyes, and of course his head can twist all the way around as well with the cape there on it. Looks like the mouth maybe moves a little, but because of the hood and stuff, it won't move too much, but you can see the mouth or jaw moving in there and everything. So it'd be kind of cool if we could see it a little bit better. But there he can talk a little. He's got the same ab crunching movements and everything. Again, the knee joints as well. Then he's got the claws there down on his feet and everything. So it looks really cool. I like the look and design. He again comes with all the additional weapons and accessories and stuff, so it's kind of cool that they have that in there. Then going to the back, we have Mer Man here. So of course Mer Man was always one of my favorites. He's a big giant guy that just rams into people with his head. But I like this because you can see his face there. So his face looks big compared to other people. Then he's got the big piece of armor here around on his head and shoulders and stuff that's strapped onto his outfit. Of course, that's how he does the ramming and stuff. Then he's just got a nice red shirt, underneath, green pants, and then the boots as well. Same sort of all the movement stuff. He does not have the ab crunch or anything. He can twist a little bit at the waist, and he does not have knee joints either. So they took those out for some reason on him. But then he does come with a giant axe here, as you can see, that goes in his hand as well, which kind of doesn't hold on to it very well, unfortunately, but still really cool, and I liked seeing that a lot. Of course, good to see have a Mer Man. Then we've got Mer Man, which looks really cool. I like the look of very fish-looking piranha going on here. I like the big, like, giant eyebrows here. I assume they're supposed to be like fins and stuff. I like his orange around his eyes here, and then it goes into the green. I like the whole different colors and everything and textures going on in there. Nice big old teeth and stuff. Then he's got some armor on here. It's made of like skeletons and stuff. You can see the bones and everything, designs going onto it with the texture and everything going out there. His bone saw, or his sword here, that looks like a saw blade or something like that. It's got all the spikes coming off of it. Again, looks like a piece of a dead fish or something that he's turned into a sword. Looks pretty cool. It has all the same movements, just normal here, so nothing special going on with him. It's even got the knee joint stuff. Then his webbed feet down there below. Looks very nice and cool, and I really like the look of him a lot. His sword is also pretty loose in his hand. It feels like it's going to fall out, and it just kind of wobbles around in there a lot, but it's still pretty cool for him. Then we've got Fisto back here with, of course, his big giant metal fist. So again, it looks just like a normal guy here, so like face-wise especially, he's got some curly face there. I don't know what that's called, mustache. Then he's got a piece of armor there with the blue and the silver. Looks very nice. I like the look of that a lot. It's very got the stripes and stuff. Looks pretty cool. Then he's got the loincloth and blue boots on, very similar to He-Man. He's got a blue sword here, just very basic looking sword, but it's all blue for some reason. But it looks very cool. But of course, the main thing for him is his big giant fist there, that's all metal, and of course he's awesome at fighting and stuff because he can punch people and knock people out and break stuff and everything with that fist. As it says on their little cards and stuff, here it says heroic hand-to-hand fighter and stuff, so it kind of fits in there for Fisto and everything. And our last actual character here we have is Stinkor, and so he's like a skunk, but he's got a very similar face design and everything to Mer Man. It's just he's painted to look like a skunk. So as you can see, face-wise, they are exactly the same there. So just another like rip-off character that was repainted. And then he also has this additional piece of armor, which I think when I read that it was they reused this from some other character, but I don't really know He-Man characters too much to know exactly who that'd be from. But they just took that piece and threw it on here as well. So he's just a mix-up of all different characters and everything. And his weapon is a shield, as you can see there. And then for additional detail stuff, they also painted the white stripe down the back of him and down his arm stuff again to make him look like a skunk and everything for Stinkor. And of course, with the original figure and stuff, they actually made it smell and stink, but this one does not, thankfully, because we don't need that stinky thing in here. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the color mixture of the black and white with the orange, and then the blue shield really sticks out with all that and everything. Looks pretty dang cool. Then of course we've got our two cats. So over here we got Panthor, which of course is Skeletor's. So it's the nice purple Panther. Here you can see nice green eyes, mouth. The mouth doesn't move, unfortunately. I thought since maybe Skeletor's did that theirs would as well, but it does not. They got claws there and everything, and of course the arms move around and everything. Pretty similar to all the other figures, just that like the shoulders and hip joints and stuff. He's got a tail, and then of course a saddle that sits on the back that you can remove and everything. But then you can take also Skeletor, and with his legs he will sit on the back of it like that. Of course he's leaning to one side, but he will sit on the back of it there, which is pretty cool. And then we've got Battle Cat as well, which of course you could take that off, and if you take the helmet off you could turn it to Cringer, but you can't, so you have to leave it on. But it's the nice green and yellow striped cat or tiger, whatever you want to call it there. And then he's got his, of course, armor on again with the saddle, and then his battle helmet there on the top with spikes and everything going on. Looks kind of weird design, especially looking at it straight on. But again, overall though, with it put together, makes it look really cool. And again, he's got the same movable arms and everything, and you can put He-Man on him as well. So we have He-Man and Skeletor that can ride into battle on their cats. Really cool, so they can go to fight there. And then that of course leads us to our mystery boxes, which I have not seen who they are yet, so let's open them to see what characters we got. So the first one looks like it's Mer Man, so unfortunately we don't need to open that. We just got Mer Man, unless there's something special, but it looks like on the box he's not anyone that's special or anything. Our next mystery one is He-Man again, so we got another He-Man, unfortunately. And then the last one is Oh, it's different this time. Oh, it's the girl. I don't know what her name is. The Sorceress. But it is... Ooh, the Sorceress with pink staff. A 1 in 98. So I don't know how super rare that is. I mean, that's pretty rare. 1 in 98. But there's also just the 1 gold Orco and the Club 28 Trollian Prisoner. Or Trollian Prisoner, whatever. So I assume those would be more rare than this one. But this is still one of the most rare ones out, which is pretty cool. So we got the Sorceress here, where she's all pink. And then we also have her staff here as well. That's white, that has some pink like tint to it and stuff. Because that's a pink tint, especially around up here by the eagle's head and everything. But overall, it's just an all white sword. And then cool Sorceress here with the eagle's head and then the wings there on the back as well. And then it's the first female we got, so the legs and stuff are pretty dang skinny on her, as you can see there. Got pretty small joints and everything, but hopefully, yeah, she won't have much issue standing up or anything. So that's pretty cool. That we did get that as a more rare figure and everything, so it's pretty cool with these Sorcerers there. Unfortunately, we did get 2 repeats again that we didn't really need or anything like that. But that's going to be it for these He-Man loyal, or Masters of the Universe, I should say, loyal subjects. Wave 2, where we, of course, got He-Man, Skeletor, Panthor, Battle Cat. We got the Sorceress, Ram Man, Mer Man, Fisto, and Stinkor. All pretty cool characters stuff. Of course, we didn't get all of them, so got to be on the continued search for all the other characters. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorite character out of this set is. Of course, subscribe to the channel to see more of our videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.